Most people think rich people have some secret investment, some hidden business trick, or insane luck. But honestly, a lot of wealth comes down to small habits that look boring on the surface, but completely change your financial future over time. And the scary part is, most people are unknowingly building habits that keep them poor. Because wealth doesn't usually disappear in one giant mistake. It leaks away slowly. Coffee here, impulse buy there, another subscription, another paycheck gone. Meanwhile, wealthy people are playing a totally different game. And once you understand these habits, you start seeing why some people build freedom, while others stay stuck for years. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 6 shocking wealth habits the rich swear by, and why these habits matter way more than your salary. And trust me, the last habit is the one almost nobody talks about. Here's something most people don't realize. Making money and building wealth are not the same thing. There are people earning 6 figures, living paycheck to paycheck. And there are people with average incomes, quietly building real freedom. Because wealth is less about income and more about behavior. Think of money like planting seeds. Most people keep eating all the seeds. Wealthy people plant them, then let time grow the forest. And this changes everything. So let's break down the 6 habits that separate people who look rich from people who actually become rich. Poor and middle-class thinking usually sounds like this. How can I save money? Wealthy thinking sounds different. How can I save time? Because rich people understand something powerful. Time is the only thing you can never earn back. That's why successful people outsource low-value tasks. They automate, delegate, use AI tools, build systems, not because they're lazy, but because they protect their energy like gold. Imagine your day like a phone battery. Most people waste it on tiny distractions until there's nothing left for meaningful work. Rich people guard the battery carefully. And honestly, this habit alone changes how you approach life. This is where things get uncomfortable. Most people want rewards immediately. New phone, new car, luxury clothes, fancy apartment, even if they can't truly afford it. But wealthy people often delay gratification for years. They're willing to look behind temporarily, to become free later. It's like going to the gym. Nobody gets abs after one workout, but small, consistent effort compounds. Money works the exact same way. The rich understand compounding emotionally, not just mathematically. While everyone else is chasing short-term dopamine, they're building long-term freedom. And that's a massive psychological difference. Most people only make money when they work. That's exhausting. Wealthy people build systems where money keeps moving even while they sleep. Investments, businesses, digital products, rental income, content, automation. Think about it like building tiny employees. At first, you only have one worker, yourself. But eventually, your money starts working too. And this is where the snowball effect becomes crazy. Because once assets begin generating income, that income buys more assets. Then those assets create even more income. It's like pushing a giant rock uphill at first, but eventually the rock rolls on its own, and that momentum changes lives. This habit shocks a lot of people. Wealthy people are extremely protective of their environment, because they know environments shape identity. If everyone around you wastes money, you'll probably waste money too. If everyone around you complains, you start thinking small without realizing it. That's why successful people obsess over what they consume. Books, podcasts, conversations, social media feeds. Because your brain is constantly downloading information. And social media especially can destroy financial discipline. You scroll for 10 minutes. Suddenly everyone looks richer than you. Better car, better vacation, better life. But most of it is borrowed money and edited reality. The truly wealthy usually look surprisingly normal. That's the irony. This habit separates amateurs from professionals. Most people become emotional with money. When markets crash, they panic. When everyone gets excited, they overspend. But wealthy people think long-term. They understand wealth is more like a marathon than a sprint. There will always be setbacks, bad months, failed ideas, economic downturns. but emotionally reacting to every problem destroys progress. It's like planting a tree, then digging it up every week to check if it's growing. Patience is a financial superpower, and the people who stay calm the longest usually win the biggest. This might be the biggest one of all. Real wealth is usually quiet. The internet teaches people to perform success. Luxury watches, designer clothes, leased cars, fake lifestyles. But wealthy people often focus more on ownership than appearance. Because looking rich and being rich are completely different things. One gives temporary attention, the other gives freedom. And freedom is the real flex. Being able to wake up without financial anxiety. That's wealth. Having choices. That's wealth. Owning your time. That's wealth. And once you truly understand this, your financial decisions start changing automatically. At the end of the day, wealth is rarely built through one giant moment. It's built through tiny decisions repeated consistently for years. That's the part social media doesn't show. The quiet discipline, the patience, the delayed gratification, the boring consistency. But those small habits create a domino effect. And eventually, the life that once felt impossible starts becoming normal. Because financial freedom isn't about impressing strangers. It's about creating peace for yourself. If this video changed how you think about money, make sure to subscribe, because this channel is all about building real wealth, smarter habits, and financial freedom in the modern world. And remember, your future doesn't change overnight. It changes through the habits you repeat every single day.